not attempt to adjust your set. This is a streaming freedom video bulletin. It cannot be stopped, and it is the only free voice left on the net. Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. So before we get into today's main showcase for Skyrim modding on PS4, quickly in an unrelated topic, I'd just like to give a super huge thank you to mod author Breathing Life Yzmir, who has created new ports of Wonders of Weather. Those of you that have been with my channel long enough knows that my saves were dependent on that mod. To be able to use them, I had to have it active, and it was one of 200 recently deleted. So I changed out the deleted version with this new port, and from my testing, my saves are working perfectly fine. So super huge thank you. In today's Skyrim mod showcase on PS4, we're going to be taking a look at something that I'm really looking forward to. Is a very sexy outfit that I cannot wait to get to see Sophia in. Sophia, get back here. Called Outlaws of Margoria. This is actually a port to PlayStation by Mod Author Gluptino that's been available for quite a while on PS5, but there had never been a PS4 port made that I was aware of, at least, until now. Now, in order to use this mod, it does have a couple of requirements, which one is a XP32 Skeleton mod. For me, personally, I'm going to be using RBM, Racial Body Morphs, which has a skeleton in it. And it also requires a CBBE body. This is to prevent body seams on the character's hips, and there are two that I'm currently aware of available on PlayStation, those being HD Complexion for Women, port by Mod Author Cool J, which contains the textures, and the Pure CBBE, port by Mod Author D. So, with all that said, let's see how fine today's showcase mod. Sophia, stop hiding behind Serana. So the PS4 version is currently a little further back in the latest category, but to find the mod, you can bring up the search function with L1 and then type in Margoria to the search bar. Should get both mods come up. There is a PS4 as well as PS5 version available. Please, as always, make certain to pick the version of the mod that matches your version of the game. Name of the mod is Outlaws of Margoria PS4. This is a port to PlayStation by Mod Author Gluptino, with original credit going to Pearl Abyss Studios Korea, and also for a ported version to the Elder Scrolls by Team TAL. The mod description in part reads, requirements: Any CBBE Texture Mod is recommended to avoid body seams. XP32 Skeleton. Installation: XP32 Skeleton mod must be at the top of your load order. Load this armor mod below XP32 Skeleton. If not, your game may crash. Now, I'm going to point out, just like I always have, for whatever reason, Gluptino always lists the skeleton in the wrong position in the load order. According to all research that I've done in the community, as well as going to Bethesda.net itself and taking a look at the original XP32 port, all of them agree that the skeleton is supposed to be near the very bottom of the load order, not the top. That is where mine is placed, with this armor mod placed after. Continuing on, female light armor includes the following parts: clothes, outer, nails, and boots. You can craft the set in the leather section at any smithing forge, and it can be tempered. Please, as always, make certain to read the mod description in its entirety before you choose to download and install this or any other mod. Actually, I think I just did. So, once you have all the required mods downloaded and enabled, you want to make your way to any Blacksmith Forge. And if using the mod separated vanilla crafting menu, make certain to pick the right hand side option at the forge to access the modded content. Inside the forge, go ahead and head to the leather category, and you'll find the items by the mod added right here, which includes the BDO Clothes Bra, refer to this, the BDO Clothes Margoria Boots, BDO Clothes Margoria Bracelets, and finally, BDO Margoria Cloak. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to craft several of these, and we'll take a look at Sophia, but I believe that she has a UMP body. Don't quote me on that, but we'll take a look at her, and then also I have a CBBE body mod active right now, which is changing Serana, so we'll take a look at her as well. First up, let me get Sophia outfitted. I'll be back with you guys in just a little bit. So here is what Sophia looks like in the Margoria outfit, and I must say she looks absolutely stunning in this. Seems to have a pirate motif. I didn't realize that originally. I saw the skulls just very briefly, and with the color and stuff, for some reason I was thinking vampire, which is why I brought Serrano along. In any case, taking a look at the outfit, this consists of the cloak, bra, and pants, which is one piece, the bracelets, and then finally the boots. And you can kind of customize this a little bit to your liking, so we'll take a look at it without the cloak in a little bit. But first of all, I do want to point out, if not wearing this on a CBBE body, is that you might notice
Not a
this
cloud
right
in
here.
the sky. It feels kind of unnatural.
That's not what I was talking about them noticing. Besides, I did that like I always do to make the lighting as nice as possible for the showcase. No, what I'm talking about is right here, so it's not very noticeable because this goes up pretty high on her hips, but you'll see there is tears on her hips. That is because I believe she was built with a UMP body, and this would also happen if wearing this on a vanilla body. However, it's not real noticeable with this, so you could kind of get away with it, I would think. Here's what the back of it looks like. So let me go ahead and pull the cloak off of her, and let's see what it looks like if just wearing the bra. Back with you in just a minute. So here is what it looks like if only wearing the bra with it. Now, stand still, Sophia. This has everything still on it with the exception that I've removed the cloak. And as you can see, it's got a really nice pattern on the bra there. Not that you could see it because you won't stand still.
Let's move faster. The sun is... It's not great for my skin, if you know what I mean.
Oh, you're not going to be happy with me in a minute, then. In any case, getting back to Sophia, if she'd stand still long enough to take a look at the outfit. If you'd known it was too good to be true, you'd cooperate. In any case, I really like the fact that they left the choker on the outfit there and stuff. I really like that. And as you can see, again, that on her hips, the tears there are really not noticeable at all, so I think this looks perfect on a UMP body as well as it would on CBBE. Speaking of CBBE, since Serrana has a CBBE body, and Sophia doesn't know where it is to stand still, let me go ahead and equip the outfit to Serrana. Back at you guys in just a little bit. Serrana, get back here. Yes, I realize you're a vampire and that I have you in skimpy clothing out in the sunlight. Just pretend you have a daylight ring and go with it, okay? So, this is what the outfit will look like when worn on a CBBE body. As you can see, this fixes the tears on the hips. Again, it was not very noticeable with Sophia though. But something that I did notice and I want to show you is that I don't know if it's just CBBE related or if this will happen on anybody.
Do you need
but
something?
if I go ahead and pull the cloak off of her. Oh, I should point out also the necklace that she is wearing currently. You'll notice is a new addition. That's not a part of the outfit, but it does kind of go with it. I had to give that to her as part of a workaround to get her to equip the outfit because she has a carry weight bug. In case with that removed, if we take a look at her arm, now she has the bracelets equipped, but as you can see, they're invisible. However, if you take a look at the arm itself, looks perfectly fine, right? So you might think that, well, since I can't see the bracelets, I'll just go ahead and pull them off of it too. Let me show you what happens if we do that. Now, it's not real noticeable unless you're up close, but I know some of you will come across it, and if you didn't think to equip the bracelets, you might not know what's causing it.
Keep your guard up.
So without the bracelets equipped, take a look, you can clearly see where it's coming together right here, and there's like a tear or a seam, whatever you want to call that. But it's a very easy fix. Just go ahead and re-equip the bracelets to her,
Alright, let's see what you have.
like it did before. Might even be the reason for them being invisible. I don't recall if the character in the gallery were not wearing the top, if it had the bracelets visible or not. But since these are invisible, if you had other outfits that had that problem, then theoretically you might be able to craft a set if they would be compatible with the outfit, and that way, since they're invisible, they wouldn't clash with it, and it might fix the issue. Something to try perhaps. Also, something very nice about this is the fact that this mod has been extremely stable in my experience. I have not had any crashing with it whatsoever. Those of you that use Gluptino's ports know that they're often prone to crashing, but this one been very stable. Not a single crash, and I've been pulling the outfit on and off. I rather enjoyed a little chat. So, very nice. If you're interested in the mod, download it, give it a try. Thank you to Gluptino for porting the PS4 version along with the PS5 that you previously did. Thank you to the Skyrim team that ported this into Skyrim originally, and thank you to the original creators of the outfit. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. Take care. This has been a Streaming Freedom Video Bulletin via the Eyes Only Informant Net. Peace out.